Hello everyone, welcome back to SolForge. Now, this one I am not going to be playing a game. I'm actually going to be, well, somebody made a comment about linking my deck. Julian, I'm sorry Julian, I would butcher your last name, I can't pronounce it. Or whatever that is, if that is your last name. So, Julian, I'm sorry. Now, they ask to link my deck big dog. Well, I'm not a dog. I'm a kitty. And if there is an option or some way to link a deck, besides, posting it somewhere and then throwing in a link or whatever, uh, yeah, like actually typing it all out, I don't know of it. So we're going to go into collection and actually see that deck. The one that I've been using, which is the dark. And we don't need that. And we're going to change this to pictures so we can actually see. I have to yawn again, sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go through this. One card at a time. Dark Shaper Savant, or Savant? So, anyways. 4, 6, 6, 10, 12, 16. It doesn't get its ability until level 2, and that's when if you play a purple card below its card level, you get to do a free spell action, really, when you think about it. -3 attack and -3 health. And its attack and defense is more or less respectable. Not great, but respectable, at least I find. And yes, I do know that there are so many better cards. I could tweak my deck. I could go for this one style or theme or something like that. Generally speaking, that's not how I do my decks. I used to play Magic the Gathering. Never did any kind of competitions or anything like that. It was always just with friends, and that's kind of how I play here. This card, Ferocious Roar, I like it because it just hits everything across the board. It's a nice little boost. Sometimes it's like a get out of jail free card. Not so much free, but really adds. And here's a Sushi. She's come to take a look. Let's see if I can get her to come over to her spot. Sushi? You come up here to... There. Come here. The spot beside that I made for her. Okay. Now, what I really like about it is... Okay, +5/+5 for level 3. Not the greatest, but it's that Rampage. The breakthrough. Sorry, Rampage. Speaking of magic... The breakthrough. I like that. And what the hell happened to my monitor? Oh, I must have hit the power. It can be sensitive sometimes. I turned it off there for a sec. Okay. So I like it because it just goes across the board, and a 2/2 at level 1 is respectable. I mean, it's not great or outstanding, but if you got 3 creatures down and they all get +2/+2, it's not that bad. Werewood Patriarch. Oh. Yes. Faye and I were having a conversation. Something showed up on Steam that I saw for the first time this morning. But that's neither here nor there right now. Now, not super great card. It's good for a defensive maneuver, and I have enough other smaller creatures like the Ether Hounds, which are coming up next, that playing this when it matches the level or this card is higher, it's completely worth it. So I do it for that kind of thing. I keep it in there because it helps out a fair number of my other cards. And it's a respectable defense, especially at, well, at all levels, really. It's quite good. Damage, 4, not bad. Other things better. Ether Hounds. What? No. Well, I'm not going to save it. Oh, come on. I'm trying to open it up. Oh, God. Ugh. Figures it would do that. My mouse is just being a pain in the ass. So, anyways, Ether Hounds, level 1, 3, level 2, 5, level 3, 7. And you can place basically one card, 2 creatures in any slot. I find that quite good. There we go. Okay. So, Earthsign Strength. This one I recently replaced for basically its equivalent, which was like 3, 5 or something like that. This one's just, I forget the name of that one. Something Strength, maybe? I don't know. But this one's obviously a superior card for the exact same thing. So I went with this. This is a recent swap out. And it's a good boost. And it has a fantastic, if you are rank 2 or higher, it gets an additional +2/+2. It doesn't match it if you're playing the level 2 one, but it makes it worth it if you're like level 2 and you have the level 1 one in your hand. It's a 5/5 bonus onto a creature. That's a good card, at least in my mind. Unrelenting Dead. It's its regeneration that I like. And there is a combo that it goes with. I have a decent amount of regeneration. Where'd you go? There. The Necro Slime. So I'll call up Necro Slime right now. And it's deal 3 damage to another creature you control. And this, the Necro Slime gets a +2/+2 bonus permanently. Okay, so just like +4/+4, and it's 8/8, and +8/8 is 14/14. And the reason, it's always deal 3 damage, and the reason why I like Unrelenting Dead, if you play the combo, like, in one turn, the next turn, you're fine. This is going to be able to handle the damage, no problem taken by the Necro Slime. That's it. It's just a nasty combo. And now I really don't have. This is Zareth, Death Knight of Verna. I don't have any zombies in my deck. No, that's not true, actually. Hang on. This Darkshaper Savant counts as a zombie, so these two, this out with that, this gets regeneration. So zombies you control get 2 regeneration. I keep it in my deck mostly because it does, at first level, it does respectable damage, and I do enjoy regeneration. Darkheart Wanderer. Well, geez, I just put this down, and every time I play a spell, it gets regeneration. I like regeneration, and so this, to me, is a good spell. Or a good creature to play. Its damage is absolutely pitiful, but at first level, its defense, it's a great first card to play, or on your first turn if you have it. Because it's going to be able to take a hit for a turn or two, and hopefully you get something good that you can either rescue this card from being killed, or you're able to get something else that's bigger and nastier, you know? That's it, really. Let's see, the Taliesin Bard of Abundance. Very situational. it's also a very risky and dangerous card to play. I will sometimes use this card as a I need to block something big. This is going to die in one hit, but I'm going to do 6 damage. That's one of the reasons why it's in the deck, is just a blocking monster. Because honestly, the gravy of this card is not until 3rd level. It's at the start of your turn. You may play an additional card. Level 1 and 2, it's both get to play additional cards. So I don't play it often. I'll sometimes play it where I have to gamble or I'm going to lose and I need to be able to play some extra cards. Which does come into a couple of other cards that I have here. Now, the Lifesaver Savant is the counterpart to the other card, the first one. 4/6, respectable. And then for its card, for a lower level, you play a green, and then you get +3 attack, +3 health that you can put on one of your creatures, then +5/+5. And it's still respectable in terms of its numbers. Now, here's something that also I look for in my deck. If I enjoy the artwork. And this card, I enjoy the artwork. I find it quite nice. So that's as superficial as it is. Not very good in terms of game mechanics. Okay, it is the worst reason for game mechanics. I happen to like the artwork. It works. Echo Wisp. I like it as a glass cannon. Straight up. One card, 2 creatures, they must be side by side. 6/1, glass cannon. That's really what I use it for. And I try and play the 1st and 2nd level of it so that if I need to, this is like the get out of jail free moment. Your opponent has 4 creatures, you have 1, you need something up there, and you got that in your hands, you're set. And I've done the combo once. Ferocious Roar level 3, so they get the breakthrough, and Echo Wisp 3. And I only had 1 other creature out, so it was 4 of those, and then the Ferocious Roar, and it was just a beautiful thing. And I just mulched my opponent for that one. I believe it was against a computer. That's who I'll play against the most. Cancel, please. So there's just... This one is very much glass cannon, oh shit, save me. That's really it. Spring Dryad. Now, I like it. Good card earlier on, but I almost never play it. I have been considering swapping it out for something else. Now, it is nasty, and I know there are better Dryads, so I'm considering looking at those and swapping one of those in for this. And it's just, whenever you put another creature in play, when another creature you control enters the field, and that's important wording, Spring Dryad gets +1 attack and +1 health. And then 2/2, and then 3/3. Because I have, like, when playing, for example, the Ether Hounds, well, that's going to count twice. So, and on my first turn, if I'm like going second, I can play this and play Ether Hounds or the Echo Wisp, and this is now a 5/5. So it's pretty damn good. Primal Surge. I try and play this if an opportunity lets me. Not because it gives +1/+1, although that's great on the Darkheart Wanderer. Because of, okay, so it's now a 4/9/1 regenerating, or +1 regenerating. Not bad. That's not the reason why. It's here. It's free. at level 2 and level 3. And that's just a beautiful thing where I've been able to play that and get some extra regeneration on Darkheart Wanderer, or just a little bit extra bonus that allows me to kill off that creature I need to kill off. Shardplate Delver. I'm sure that there are better versions of this type of ability. I don't know the cards. I might even have it. I don't know. But what I love is it's going up in attack and health every turn, and I do nothing. I don't have to do anything for that to happen. So, I mean, throwing, so this card has a regeneration on it, and then it just keeps going. And my opponent has to either focus a lot onto it to get rid of it, even though it starts off weak. And when I mean focus a lot on, if it's left for a turn or two, you're going to have to focus damage on it to get rid of it, especially if I have regeneration on it. And I do like that combination. And if you get a third level one out there, I mean, second turn, it's an 18/18. Very respectable card there. So that's why I keep it, is this kind of thing. I do nothing and it grows in strength and health. Even in a way, if it gets hit for some damage and survives, this is like a mini heal that it's getting until I can do something, or if I'm able to do something. Ghastly Touch. Straight up spell damage card. -3 attack, -3 health. -6 and -12. I find it to be a good card. Although I wish the artwork was kind of one of those progression ones. But this one, it's straight, I keep it damage. It's nice. I've used it. I'm sure there's some videos of it. Or I've used, it's like, oh, this creature is going to die. I cannot save it. But I have this card, and I can do enough damage to the creature, to the opponent's creature, and allows my creature to do a sacrifice death, where it dies and the other opponent's creature dies. I'm fine with that. Plus, if I happen to have the Darkheart Wanderer, it's getting another regeneration point, or more if it's higher. Necrovive? Regeneration. Target creature gets 3 regeneration, 6 regeneration, 12 regeneration. This is from the original set. I am sure there are better versions of this kind of spell out there, or more versatile ones, or even a creature that can give, maybe by activating it, and then I can give a creature regeneration. This is just a spell. I try and use it in combination with Grimgone Predator. I do like this card, and I really enjoy the artwork for it. It's very, very nice. I love the fact that it has mobility. And it's something that I didn't focus on in really any of the cards I have, except for 2. That I have some mobility, so I can move around, either avoid and saving it and take a few points of damage, or, you know, move it into position to kill. And I have done the combo where I use a spell to kill the creature. I've moved the Grimgone Predator over to block a creature or attack. It would have to be attack on my turn, sorry. And then play a card that kills the creature, get the bonus, increase its damage and health, and then attack with a straight path through to my opponent's life. I like doing that combo. Very nice. So it has mobility, 5/5, respectable. I think it's on the higher end of respectable. Okay. Now, this one I have 2 of. Contagion Surge. Target creature gets -1 attack and -1 health. It's the counterpart to the green card. I use it because I want the free option. I want to be able to play that extra card. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but combined with Darkheart Wanderer, this gives me a free regeneration put onto the creature. And it does a little bit of damage. I've been able to kill off creatures with it, which is nice. Now, I don't use this. Oh, I just removed it. Ah, god damn it. That's another card. That's two that I've managed to do that to. Okay, so hang on. Now Necros. I forget the name of. It starts with a T. Tartares. That's the creature. It's a 5/5, and I forget what the other strengths are for level 2 and 3. That's the one where when a creature comes into play that you did not play the card for, it gets a bonus to its attack and health. So playing it in combination with Echo Wisps or Ether Hounds or Grove Matriarch gives the secondary card a bonus. I don't use it that often anymore, though. Considering removing it. I have other things that will boost, and it seems to work okay. So Necroslime we've already gone over. Cerise, Hand of Varna. Hand of Varna. 1 mobility, I like it. When creature deals battle damage to a level 1 creature, destroy that creature. Now, I used to have another card that did the exact same thing, only you couldn't move. I even believe it has the same stats, except for it only went up to level 3. This goes up to level 4. This is Creature Forgeborn. This is from the campaign, got this card. Now, why have it? Well, for one thing, it's very nice artwork. I love the purple in there and the runes and stuff, and I love how they did her hair. Of all things, I just love the hair. The eyes are awesome. So it's like details like that I'm enjoying. But come on, just 1 point of damage to a creature and poof, that creature is dead, equal or lesser level. Excuse me. And let's face it, if somehow you go to a level 4 and you're able to slip it through, this is your win card right here. This is just straight up win. When Cerise deals battle damage to a player, deal damage to that player equal to their health. And this is just destroy the creature if it hits a creature. So you have 150 health because you got life or something like that. And I hit you while I'm doing 150 damage. Bye! I like it. How can you not? So it's very much a win card, I think. Now, Grove Matriarch. Again, that's an old one. I'm sure there are other cards. I like it for the defense factor. And the fact that you get a 1 attack, 1 health seedling into play when this is destroyed. That's it. And then a sapling, a 3/3. And a tree folk. It's just a simple, very respectable card. I like it. It's good in a defense situation where I need to have 2 cards in that slot to protect myself on my turn and on the opponent's turn. And I find this card, or this kind of card, really fills that role. No way to kill that creature. I gotta block it. I gotta stop it. And this kind of thing just fills the role. Because usually I need a card somewhere else. Either a spell or a creature. So yeah, that's why that card is still in play for me. Morphine? Why keep Morphine? Well, it's kind of a neat picture. But I don't play it too often, but it is my glass cannon for sure. The defense is very much, or the health is very much a joke. But the damage, come on, 8 points of damage right off the bat. I can kill most level 1 creatures in one go. So that's why I have it. It's very much glass cannon. I need to do some big damage. This is it. Oros, Deepwood Chosen, the breakthrough. And when I do battle damage to a player, I get health. This is the only card in my deck that will actually give me health. And in one of the matches, it was this card that, in the campaign, it was this card that kept me alive. It was the only thing that kept me alive. So, I mean, that's why I have that. It's a good card, respectable damage. I've never played the level 4 one. So I really don't know how well that is. But I try and boost it. I try and give this card regeneration, stuff to keep it going, so I have a little bit of life trickling in. And the last card. I don't play it too often, but Mossbeard Patriarch. Now, for the artwork, I think the middle one's the best of the three. Hang on, excuse me. Terribly sorry. Now, I like it because I can heal cards with it. Heal my other creatures. And I have used it to that effect. Other times it's I don't have a better play, and this one will block the creature there for 2 or 3 rounds, so giving me an opportunity to get something out to deal with that creature, or to strengthen this one to kill it off to make it a more viable opponent, so it has a higher attack. And the fact that it can heal, it has helped me out when the situation is called for. And it's very nice. And it heals for a lot of damage. So that is good. Pretty sure you can't target yourself with it. I've never actually tried. So other than me accidentally removing those 2 cards, are you sure you want to load the deck? Load. There we go. Okay. Aetherhounds, I'll just quickly... It just removed it again. I don't know why. Tarsus Deathweaver. That's the card. And that click worked. I really enjoy the artwork on this one. Even the changes in the color, going from this cyan to this wonderful, wonderful green that reminds me of the common color used for Necrons in Warhammer 40k. And then this beautiful, beautiful purples and shades and stuff. Purple's one of my favorite colors. So, there you go. When another creature you control enters the field, if it did not enter the field from your hand, that creature gets +2 attack and +2 health. So it is beneficial. I've used it to certainly to my advantage in killing other creatures, and then just being able to do extra damage to the player, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, no Aetherhounds. Because they just don't want to load. Oh my god. Maybe I'll like it from this other menu. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, my deck is certainly my deck is certainly very limited in a lot of ways, but I really, really enjoy playing it. Now, I do have some other nice cards. I have Soul Drinker, which I will try and work into the deck probably at some point. They're a Muse of Varna. Let's see. There we go. So nothing at level 1, 4/4, kind of respectable. When there enters field, put a random creature that was destroyed this game into one of your available spaces at random. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 for sure there. Wait, are Aetherhounds? No, Aetherhounds are. Doomwing Dire Drake is another one. Like, these are ones that I've actually saved up the silver for to buy. Because I just didn't have them. Zimus the Undying is not a bad card at higher levels for obvious reasons. And my scrolling just does not want to go. Darkheart Wanderer. I do love that card. Dreadbolt. Come on, scroll. Oh my god. Where's Aetherhounds? I don't know. Are they in here? I honestly can't remember the color. How sad is that? It's very hard. My mouse does not want to scroll. Sorrow Maiden. That is a good card. I do have a fair number of cards. I just choose to go with what I have, at least for the moment. I'll pull something out, put something in, see how it works. Let's be in green. Well, that does make sense. Enrage was the card that I swapped out. Hunting Pack? Yeah, okay, here it is. Oh, that took a while, I'm sorry. No? Thank you. When Aetherhound enters the field from your hand, you may put a copy of it in another space you control. 335577. I like it for the fact that you get 2. It's not bad artwork. Okay, well that is my deck. Thank you. Certainly not the greatest, but not bad, and I enjoy it. And that's a very itchy spot. Save. No, it didn't save. Good. I have a habit of just letting things pile up, build up, that kind of thing, and then I'll sit there one day and just spam and open everything at once. I got booster packs. I got 84 of them sitting there at this point. So that's what I'm doing. I should be able to buy another legendary now. I have enough silver for that, which I will. I'm trying to get all of them. I'm starting from the original set and I'm slowly working my way. It's a little bit tough, but it's fun for me. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this tour, if you will, of my deck. There really isn't anything too special about it, but it does okay. Anyways, I hope you'll join me for the next video, which will be of the campaign. Let's see, we got nothing. I haven't looked at it today. Yeah, Dampening Field. Yep. That's the next one we're doing. All right. Yes. Until then, though, please be safe and have fun. Bye.